that just froze.
I see. It takes time to gain popularity anyway.
Yeah, plus sticking to a schedule does help. I don't know why my stream was acting up like that. That was weird. Alright. Let's go in. Alright, so fixed 51. Alright, let's see. Make sure I turn Defiance on. So the main thing about, like, these lower floors and about the starting floors is, we use them to really grind out Pomanders. So we check every room. And stick to the walls, because, there are traps outside of it. Yeah, most of the fighting is going to be done in the hallways. Unless we accidentally, like, clear out a, Unless we accidentally clear a trap, because there's one trap per room. Done this one. Grab that. Oh, we actually didn't need to fight that one. Yeah, the, since we're already at max level for this, and the thing opened, we can avoid enemies where possible. Like, some enemies are sight-based. Like, that gremlin, locked onto me the moment I walked by it. The puddings are proximity, so you can't really avoid them if you get too close. And since that one was sitting on the chest... Damn, landmine. Yeah, those landmines are going to be your worst enemy in here. So the best thing to do is to keep a little bit of space between us. Just in case one of us sets off a landmine by accident. Especially if opening chests, because silver chests can blow up in your face. Alright, let's see. That pudding's gonna be a problem. They don't really come towards either. We need to kill more things. Is there an enemy by the exit over here? There's not, but a gremlin did just spawn. What the hell? My game started lagging. That was really weird. Yeah, thankfully this one doesn't have, like, the dread beasts that Eureka Orthos does. They have these beasts that are, like, really hard to kill and stuff like that, so you need, like, a certain Pomander to even attempt them, because they do a shit ton of damage and they'll kill a tank. Even a tank at max Aether, right? Aether pool? Can die pretty quickly to them. Yeah. I'll kill this thing real quick. By the way, you can tell how close you are to unlocking the passage to the next floor by the color of the key up on top of the map. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes, too. Sometimes you just get unlucky enemy placements. Yep. Shit. Okay, so when you see a Mimic use, that move that it did, it will put a, Cursed Pox on it. That can be interrupted. I just forgot to use Interject. But you can also, use your stun as well. I don't think we have a... Yeah, we don't have a thing for it. It just means that it disables my auto regen and does damage over time. Nothing to worry about. That's what's that's why I have, like, how many sustaining potions do I have? That is very true. At least it does have its own heal. I have 106 sustaining potions too. So push comes to shove, I have those. By the way, the starting room is always free of traps, so it's a safe room. Those are proximity based. There's no way to avoid that with how close it was to the wall. Yeah, usually there's Pomanders that can clear it, but we have to find one first. Sustaining potion. I'm okay. Ah, good. Yeah, as long as one of us stays up, we can still progress. Yeah, I know. Just open the coffer. Use that strength pomander. Yeah. So you'll be the first to use strength pomanders if we fill up and get an extra one. I'll be the first to use the pomanders of steel because it reduces the amount of damage I take. Every time. Every time. Hi, Mythian. Sorry, I didn't see you. Oh, come on. Really? Sorry about this, Violet. Ada. I even made it more expensive, too. Don't blow up. Well, more I was apologizing for the, Ara. I have a, I have a redeem for that. Hey, thanks for the sub! Stupid mimics. Hi. Alright, that's the exit, so we're gonna head around back. Gotcha. Let's see. Just want to see if there's anything in... That one's gonna... That's the exit room, so we're gonna be going back there anyway. Damn, it really wants us to have the Lust Pomanders, huh? Yeah, that's gonna wear off. Oh, I didn't even realize we got a Pomander up purity. I'm gonna remove that real quick. Oh, there's 2 coffers in here. I love site-based ones because you can easily avoid fighting them. Yeah, most of these Pomanders will end up getting used after floor 50. 150, I mean. Yeah. Especially like the intuitions, and then the last 20 floors, we use them where we need, where we want, because it's just like, oh shit, hold up. floors just have a shit ton of patrols on them. Aha. I'm honestly surprised we filled up on intuition so quickly. We don't normally do that. Shit. Of course there was one, like, right there. There's a chest there. We don't have to fight either of those. Damn it, Taurus. Now we can avoid that if we skirt the walls like this. Like... There is a coffer. We'll pick that up on the way out. Feel free to use a steel. Because I already have one up. Hey, as long as you don't die, it's all good. Strength. You have 1 minute left on yours. So refresh. Damn it. No way around it this time. Oh, that dropped a... Yeah. When your Aether pool gets high enough, your weapon will also turn red, by the way. Yep. I'm gonna use that strength this time. You've got 6 minutes left on yours. And patrol. Yeah, you get some, like, really good music out of this. I'm gonna refresh my steel. Oh, by the way, as a word of advice, when we get into the later floors, especially past floor 100, if either of us pops a luring one, we do not help the other. We only res them afterwards, okay? There's a trap that's a luring trap. It spawns 3 enemies. If one of us hits a luring trap after floor 100, let the person that triggered it die, and then just res them. They will try to make it to make out for the hallway. Because the only way we're surviving that is with a witching pomander, and sometimes we won't have one or we'll be too late on the draw. Oh, there's a cursed hardware on this floor. Yeah. By the way, there's an achievement for finding so many of them without using an intuition pomander. It really is. We're gonna grab it on the way out. I wanted to find the thing. You're good. Trust me, I have just as bad short-term memory. Alright, these guys are all sight-based. Nah, he's just gonna cause a problem anyway, and we need more kills for the exit. You know, we're filling up pretty nicely on the pomanders. Ah, sweet. I got the Phoenix down I forgot to bring. Nice. By the way, what is your Aether pool at? I never asked. Ah, that's not terrible. That's not too bad, then. Don't worry about the Lust Pomanders. Those are really only useful for the bosses. So I'm not worried about overfilling on those and leaving one behind. Alright, well, I see the exit over there, so we'll go straight instead. Shit. Get into the hallway. Damn you, palace pots. Shit. I'm gonna finish that off real quick. Ah, affluence. Nice. By the way, one of the pomanders we're missing. Hello, we're doing good. Just got some deep dungeon running going. That's right, definite chillin'. Oh good, the coffer's next to the exit. Until mine, plus luring. Yeah. Some people actually use that to their advantage, by the way. If you're running as a tank and you have, like, your invulns and stuff like that, and some people will use the one pomander that lets you see the traps, pomander of sight, and pull all the enemies, and then run them to an explosion trap. They'll use invulns to make sure that they don't die. Now there's coughing. Just gonna grab that real quick and then we'll continue along and see what else we can find. Yeah, I kind of figured there wasn't gonna be any cursed horde. Yeah, next floor is the boss too, and it doesn't transfer over onto the next set. Alright, now we just need to kill stuff. Yeah, I only used it to pick up the other one, so no loss. Not dailies right now. Just deep dungeoning. Warrior and Machinist are among the top 3, by the way, for soloing House of the Dead. Warrior, you usually end up more pressed for time than anything else. A Machinist needs to kite. Needs to be really good at kiting. Red Mage is one of the other top 3s. Because it can heal itself. I don't have access to Nest and Flash down here, so I can't heal. Yeah, the bosses aren't too bad. The farthest down I've made it solo on Warrior is floor 150 because the boss there has these minions that you can't let touch you. And I didn't really have enough ranged abilities to make sure that they didn't hit me. There we go. By the way, if you press U and hit leave, you don't have to run all the way down to the exit. It still considers it cleared, so... There we go. Ah, stupid Tyrannosaur. I should put Defiance back on. I forgot. Level sinking down removed it. Wrong way. I got turned around because I was trying to avoid the Tyrannosaur. Alright, that one's just gonna be in the way. It's site base and it was looking right towards the exit. Yeah, lots of Pomanders. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we'll come back around to this if we need more kills for the exit. Is that a treasure chamber I spy down the way? Shit! Well, with you on board, I don't have to wait as long. Like, I can hit these and pull them and stuff like that. Not a treasure chamber. Damn. Yeah, I just forgot to bring my, I forgot to bring the, Spine Drop and Echo Drops. We do not need to use a Purity, so we're just gonna skip over that. But yeah, I keep a supply of potions for when I'm doing Palace of the Dead solo. They don't really have much use outside of solo deep dungeons, though. Strength? We're gonna have to go back to kill more of those. Let me see what's... Let me make sure that this is intuition. Literally right there. Alright, let's go kill some of those enemies. We'll need more than this raptor, though. One more should open up the exit, then. There we go. Storm Lady dungeon crawling Steam? Casper, did you mean to say stream there? That's what I thought. Stop throwing stuff at me. Thank you for that. Let's see. You still got plenty of time on the strength, so... Yep, it's now 1K. I told you I was increasing the price of that, Casper. No. Now we don't have to worry about traps. I love witching pomanders. Alright, he's turned away, so I can grab this really quick. Yep, Oh, there's another one back there, too. Hey, a Pomander of Raising. Those come in handy on bosses and stuff like that. They also don't drop all that much, so... I am going to wipe them all out, though, to see if they drop any chests. Yay! That's what I was looking for. Namazu are friends, not food. Nah, Namazu are emergency food supplies. That we are. Okay, nothing else in this room. They're totally food. Ah, Pomander of Rage. This is fine. We need to kill more stuff anyway. Refresh your strength. That's right. Strong. One more kill should open up the exit then. Oh, come on. Gonna make us kill one more thing game. Some floors be like this where it's just like it doesn't want to open it no matter how many monsters you kill. All right. That's a steal. Fucking wall trap, man. The only upside to pulling a wall trap that's explosion is that it damages the enemies around you, too. Oh, the Diplocholus is, proximity, gotcha. Alright. You can go ahead and refresh yours if you want. You've got, less than 5 minutes on them, so... Damn wall traps, man! No, they do that. You have to be as careful as we are in this. It does not want to work with us. And my game's lagging. No! What's wrong with my computer lately? Why is it lagging like this? I don't think it's the server. It's my entire computer doing it. I have to run some diagnostics on it later. See if I can't figure that out. Alright, well we hit the wall trap in this room, so it's safe. Well, it's a good thing I'm not doing solo right now, because that would be a run-ending disaster. As long as I'm with somebody else, I can still get back into the game and we can still progress. But if you're solo and having server issues and you disconnect, that's it. That's your run. So the gloom just makes them stronger, and they deal more damage. And they have a little bit more health. Somehow I have... Alright, we don't need a purity one. That one's also proximity. There's a lot of proximity monsters on these floors. Oh, an intuition. I'm not running all the way back that way just for an extra chest. We're making good on the Pomanders, and we're pretty much almost all full. It largely depends on how many rooms there are, if I get lazy or not about the chests. If we were still stocking up on Pomanders and stuff like that, I would've. But we're pretty good on them, so we should be able to fill up just by doing, like, regular stuff. Yeah, they're nice to have. Alright. This also lets us see the traps, so we don't have to worry about sticking to the walls now. God damn it. It does not let you see which chests are going to blow up in your face, though. Alright, where are you? Ah, you're all the way in the back. If you want to wait here, I'll see if I can get to the chest without pulling much else after we kill this Mylodon, because it's in the way. Stupid Triceratops. Well, that didn't work like I thought it was going to. Refresh your strength. Saw a text message waiting on my phone. Just a frickin' health insurance thing again. Yeah, like, no thanks, person. What's this one? Ah, fortune. Alright, well, this is the exit. I'm just gonna fight one of these Diplocs Localus so I can get the treasure chest, and then we'll see what else is here. Because I am not leaving without that accursed horde. Plus, the patrols make for great fodder for the thing. It's a big floor. We're gonna have to fight that Diblockaless. I didn't mean to use the safety. Damn it. I was trying to use the sight. Sadly, yeah. Alright, you are... keyboards like to do that from time to time. That's a purity. I'm not even worrying about that. I didn't realize that one enemy dropped a chest back there. We'll grab that on the way back to the thing. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, good. We refilled up on safeties. Oh, game is covering my ass for doing that. We don't need a Serenity right now. Alright, next floor is boss. Okay, so here's the best thing to do. Youngaru. He occasionally casts targeted ground AoEs, try to stay by a wall, and then move out of it. I'm going to be moving him out of Douse. Do me a favor and pop a Lust Pomander. Alright, you're going to use the ability that gives you on the Yagaru 5 times. And then you're going to dispel it and just attack normally. You'll notice that it gave it bone stacks. Yeah, those bone stacks are pretty key in being able to defeat the bosses quicker. I just forgot about it on the last set. Hey. See? Nothing to it. Exactly. Gonna run a 3-minute ad while we proceed to the next set. There you are. And this is just a purity. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey. Now we don't have to worry about the traps. I am going to fight you, though, because just to get this thing out of the way. Strength? There's also a silver one down there I want to go grab. For your, Aether Pool. I'll take that. Quick question. When you look at your character screen and see what your Aether Pool is it yellow or white? Okay. That means that we're on a floor where it, Alright. Alright, so yeah. Typically, if the Aether Pool is yellow, that means that there's a possibility that when you open a silver chest, it's not going to, give you Aether Pool. If it's white, then it will definitely give you an Aether Pool. I forgot to put Defiance on. Ooh, you want to have some fun? Use a rage. Use a rage and then go hit every enemy you see. Just keep going. I will follow behind you. It does a massive knockback that basically kills them. Whatever. It is most definitely one of my favorite Pomanders. What is that? Ah, it's another rage. Alright. Let's get on out of here. I saw you pop the trap in here, so... should have popped a Fortune Pomander before we did the rage. Nah, don't worry about it. That one only works if we have more enemies to kill. It just makes enemies more likely to drop the chests. Purity. Nah, we don't really need to use items. In which case, our main priority is just opening up the exit and getting out of here. We'll check the rooms for silver chests still. But I'm not worried about the gold chests at this point, because our pomanders are pretty much full. We do have a few that do still need some more, so I'll check with what's in the coffers at least. What's in this? It's a strength. We can't even use it, so... Oh, well. That it is. One of my favorite pieces of music in here. Let's see. We'll go this way. Alright, well there's the cairn of return in case one of us dies. Ah, come on. Ooh, pop a flight. Pop a flight and pick that up. Oh, look, a rage. I'm gonna have some fun this time. Oh, yeah, pop a portion. You need to do... Yeah, sometimes fortune works out, sometimes it doesn't. That's Serenity. Purity. Neither of which I'm worried about right now. It happens. Ah, sweet. Keep that full. Strength? Ooh, a flight. Needed a good stretch. though. Yeah, that was the work of many months of getting the design just right. And a lot of changes over time. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. What? Well, alright, game. Game's just like, here you go. I'll refresh my steel. Thank God for equilibrium. Yeah, be like that. Oh, come on! You stupid lion! It really did not. It was just like, you're gonna stay here with me forever. Ah, knockback is disabled. Your strength is halfway down. Pop another. Ah, sight. Yeah, I'm a little sad we haven't seen a, we haven't seen a treasure room yet. I mean, I get it. It's the luck of the draw, but still. Oh, they're both commanders of witching. Don't worry about that chest. It's just another witching. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Damn you, Auroch. Don't worry about using a rage right now. The knockback is disabled and I don't feel like clearing it. You know, the floors have been pretty flush with chests for some reason. Ah, an intuition. Oh, Incoming patrol. Alright, I'm gonna brave it. wasn't too bad, though. Mm. Yeah, there later floors, you really don't want to be fighting the patrols at the same time as other things, so we have to be a lot more careful. Mm. Alright, I'm gonna pop a strength. Alteration? That is not what I meant to use. Fuck. Mm. That just means that there's gonna be more chests on the next floor. Mm. I gotta stop hitting the wrong damn ones. Mm. I'm gonna go check the other way real quick and see if there's a silver chest in there. Mm. Nope. Mm. Alright, let's get out of here. Scream is danger. Stay back there, Auroch. You don't see us. If you stay still, we aren't seen. Alright, stuff blowing up in my face. Alright. I have a feeling we're gonna need to kill quite a bit to get the thing open. Mm. Which I will worry about after we find the exit. Mm. Mostly because I know there's going to be patrols around, and maybe killing enough of those will help. I'm gonna refresh my steel. Where'd that one drop? Hmm? Oh, it's just a lost. Please don't blow up. Oh, there's silver in here. Alright, looks like the exit is open, so now we just need to go to the right room. it turned around at the exact moment. Oh, sweet, Pigmoys. Don't stand too close to these as you hit them, but they die in one hit. Yeah, they let out a scream as they die, so... Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna use Lust and hit that 5 times. Once it gets low enough health, we're going to need to kill it really fast once it gets low. Yes. You know what? Pop a strength for yourself. And then a Lust. And then we're good. Yes. Yeah, the max that you can stack that is 5. Get next to it. Or not. I guess it's gonna face me and do that. Shit, I grabbed this. Alright, hit it with everything you got, because it's about to start casting its meteor. Though I guess with 2 of us, it's really not as much of a concern. Alright, let me see. That is 5 iron trim stacks we have now. You know, this isn't bad progress. It usually takes a lot longer than this. Though to be fair, I have been doing this solo mostly. Mostly lately. Right. Normally don't do this. I was... Walking in the middle of the room equals bad. Alright, a steal. Behind you. By the way, there are dragons on these sets of floors in the later half of it. They do a decent amount of damage, but they're not too bad to deal with. 99. I like that it's keeping us with the Lost Pomanders. That's nice. By the way, in the later half of the set, if you see a random AoE pop up on you, that's just the dragons. They do targeted AoEs, even if they're not in combat with you. You check that. I'm gonna head to the next... go ahead and pop that if you want to. The passage is open, so I'm not too concerned. I was gonna go see if there's a silver in the next room over real quick. Also, those bombs have an end range on them. And it will kill you. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Witching Pomander. What's in that coffer over there? Oh. Alright, we're definitely going to need a lot for this. That barely even made it change colors on the key. Come on, Gallimimus. Alright, what is that drum? That is a rage. Okay, really quickly. Resolution. Ooh, sight. I can't remember what that symbol was. I gotta look that up later and see what the symbols, which symbols were what again. So the den. Trap symbols. Sorry, give me 1 second. That's just lost. Strength. That's open. That. Oh, so real quick. So because I ran past this too quickly to show you, this is a sound-based enemy, right? And so it locks onto you by sound. The worms, because they don't have eyes. They're the only... You can avoid sound-based enemies by turning on walk. Yeah. There aren't as many sound-based enemies this low down, so... that's a Serenity. We don't need that right now. I'll pop a Strength then. Alright, let's see. Another Strength. Not that it really matters if you want to, but if you want to refresh it, go ahead. A Steel, so let me go ahead and pop that. By the way, if you go to RP walk past an enemy, since these are both sounds, both of these are sound-based, do not walk through their hitbox. It will absolutely aggro on you if you walk through them. Ooh. Nothing on this floor, though. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Not a fun time. Affluence. I wish you the best of luck, since Monk doesn't really have anything that draws enemies in from a distance. it really puts you at a disadvantage for clearing rooms without, without having to set foot in them. Go ahead and use a rage. I'm gonna pop a fortune. Go ahead and kill them. Hey, nice. I picked up a fortune right afterwards, too. By the way, I got a worm following me. Thank you. What is that one? That's another rage. I don't need to use that. Yeah, see, those dragons are the ones I was talking about. Alright, now we just gotta find the exit. Which is right there. Nice. And, of course, a sight-based monster is looking right at it. There's also a worm next. Alright. Alright. 87. There's a cursed flirt on this. Alteration. Please don't be mimics when we get there. Oh, there's another coffer over there. Yeah, we don't have strength here, though. I'm gonna refresh my steel. Another steel. Resolution. I'm not really worried about that because it's not going to do as much good on this floor. Resolution really only comes in handy during a certain boss fight or against undead floors of undead enemies. They're one of the pomanders with a very limited amount of use out of it. That claw's... Actually, that worm's not close enough to hear. Not worried about that fortune right now. I'm gonna go see if there's a silver chest in the next room. There is not. There's a chimera incoming. Let me kill that and then we'll find the coffer. Those are sound-based. Strength if you want to refresh. I know we have to kill more things to open up the exit, but sometimes it's easier just to find the exit and then kill. Please don't be the exit room. A strength I'm gonna pump real quick. Yeah, I'm not worrying about those right now. Stupid dragons. I don't see a patrol coming from that direction, so we'll go... I got toted! No! Damn it! You know, you want to know, like, what one of the most unlucky things that you can do? That you can get out of the mimics? You open a chest, get a mimic, they drop another chest, and then it opens to another mimic. Yeah, it's happened. Damn it. I started RP walking too late. Oh, that's a lust. That's a witching. Another witching. Really wants us to have witching pomanders, huh? I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Just another resolution. Onward! It really wants us to have witching pomanders today. Alright, time to walk. I'm gonna see something real quick. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. Alright. So, this one, it's going to spawn bombs. You need to kill the gray bombs, and you need to knock the blue bomb towards it. Okay. I will handle the blue bomb if you want to just focus on the, helping clear out, like, the gray bombs and stuff like that. I'll handle the knockback. Because the blue bomb's got to be knocked right into the boss. Alright, go ahead and refresh your, strength and pop a lust. Yeah, and stay clear of the little ones. Those hurt. Thankfully, the cast timer for the gray bombs is long enough that you don't really have to worry about it. Oh, don't hit the giddy bomb. Do not hit the giddy bomb. That was a lucky-ass spawn there. Hey, floor 90. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to run an ad real quick and get something to eat real quick. And get some snack and some extra water. I'm going to hit the exit real quick. Don't forget to open up your things at the bishop. Since we're out of there right now. Alright. Break time. Gonna run an ad, and I will be back. We are making really good progress, though. I wager we could probably make it down to 150 today before the end of my stream usually comes up. I usually go for about 4 to 5 hours, so usually around 7 or 8 my time. And honestly, I'm gonna level with you. Usually full runs, usually go till about 7 or 8 my time. So we've been going for 2 hours, so another 2 to 3 hours. And one thing you should know about these kinds of things, the deeper down we get, the longer the sets take. Usually a full set, if you sit there and do it with a full group of 4, can take up to 8 hours. Yeah, that's why people usually do it in stages with friends. If you use the Discord to find a group, then you're expected to do it, then you're expected to have the, whole 8 hours set aside for it, for the run. But if you run with friends, you can run a little bit at a time. Alright. Let's get going. You just have to let me know when you're getting, about done with Palace, by the way. Because I know I have my... When you want to take a break from the runs and stuff like that for the day. Because I can keep going. Like, pretty much the entire time. So, yeah. Alright, so these are the undead floors. These are the floors where resolutions actually come in handy. I'm not really worried about using them, though, because we need at least one for the boss fight, for the boss at the end of this set. Preferably 2. Damn it, I forgot. That one's ranged only. It would help if I cast Defiance. Right, that one can be interrupted, and I totally forgot about that. Okay, the roselets are sound, so we can avoid those. So. Oh, there's intuition on this floor. I'm gonna go make sure it's not one of the rooms that we were in. It is not, which means it's in it's in one of the ones upcoming. You gotta love it when monsters spawn literally right on top of you. Ah, so much fun. Ah, there it is. We actually need to kill more stuff, so I'll go ahead and kill this. I can grab the intuition if you want to go see if there's a silver chest in the next room. What's in this? Serenity. We don't need that right now. Damn it, we need one more enemy. Well, the brown chests aren't too bad. Affluence. Yeah, it's at this set that I'm more concerned with just opening up the exit and moving on than I am with clearing the entire floors. We'll definitely grab any silver chests we find along the way. It's a witching. I'm not really concerned with that. I see a silver over on the other side, by the way. Yeah, the raw slots are sound-based. Once I put enough space. Alright. After that lovely explosion. You gotta love it. 150 and 150 and above. Yeah, until then we get the silver tinge sacks. Once we hit 150, we can use the intuitions whenever we want. Hello, hello. How goes it? I don't see anything for, Oh, did you have to uninstall it to fix the thing? Alright, well, since we don't have auto here, we're gonna focus on just clearing this as quickly as we can, then. Come here, you. Completely out all my drives and reinstalled Ubuntu. Ah. Well, I hope it worked out, you know? Yeah, it does sound very much pain. Ah, an intuition. Ah, there's one on this floor. I like how we both just both just immediately turn around to go back for it. Well, I hope once you start the game it works. Wait, let me pick that up because I used the intuition pomander because one dropped in that chest. Ha! Nice. I know there's not gonna be another one on this floor, but all right. Hippogriffs are proximity based, and that one is like right next to the damn thing. So we have no choice. What is that one? Oh, it's a site. I'm not worried about it then. Two floors without auto heal game? Seriously? Strength pomander, by the way. Really bad idea to turn on all of them, but I was trying to break off a piece of string cheese. Alright. Ah! That hurt my ears so much. Ah! Freaking choke scream! I gotta turn that down. Also, hi, Tracer. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Hold up the hippogriffs. Yep. It is a good thing I have sustaining potions. Like a load of them. This will help avoid the traps. Yeah, I stocked up on sustaining potions because of the solo runs, so you know. Oh, I see a silver one. I'm gonna go around because we're good on enemies right now. I don't know who that is. I am ignoring that phone call. Alright, to the exit. I'm not even gonna worry about that chest right now. Good. Auto heal's enabled here. Okay. Nah, I get it. The 4100's a good is a good like is a good stopping point too. Damn purities. Hey, you leave her alone. This Roslet should let us get out of here. Or not. We'll just kill this Hippogriff real quick. There we go. This music gives me the heebie-jeebies for some reason. Hey, there's a course order on this floor. If you would like to have some fun, go ahead and pop a resolution. Yep, go ahead and pop a resolution, Pomander. It's on the very last one. Alright, so that gives you an ability. It's kind of similar to Lust. I'll keep them distracted. You just hit them with it. It won't automatically kill them, but it does a shit ton of fucking damage to them. It doesn't work on Hippogriffs, by the way. Basically only undead monsters. And that Hippogriff's in the way, anyway. It does work on dark dragons, though. That has an alteration. I don't really feel like using one right now. Yeah. Resolution is really only nice on floors that have the majority of undead. That is a treasure room. I'm gonna have some fun here. Give me a second. Alright. That's a Serenity. That's a blue. That is a sight which we do not need to use. Witching. And a flight, which I would like to use. Sorry, I always have fun using the rages there. Next treasure room you can use the rage for. Alright, the Gravekeepers are sound-based, by the way. They're one of the patrols, so... Now we should be able to open it up without having to go through more rooms. One more enemy should do the trick. And if it takes more than one, then the Gravekeeper's right there, too. I think we were far enough away that we didn't have to worry about it, but I'm extra cautious when it comes to some of these enemies. Ooh. Now we don't have to worry about traps. Come here, dragon. Two Gravekeepers. Try not to move too much around. If you stand still, they won't notice you either. I am going to pull one of them, though. Damn it. Come on, how many of you enemies do we need to kill to open up the damn passage that's there? Alright, the Corsair proximity. Strength Pomander if you want to pop that. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it was open. I'm an idiot. That's fine. Between the two of us, we can handle this. Alright, one more floor and then the boss. By the way, this is the upcoming boss is the one that I mentioned that the Resolution Pomanders come in handy on. Serenity. Where is it in here? That's gonna clear the auto heal penalty. Unfortunately, a lot of these undead enemies are proximity-based. That's gonna hurt. Well, at least we still need more enemies for the exits. Ah, now it's open. I don't see it. And that was looking right at us. There was no way around that. By the way, are you getting a good handle on Machinist then? Nice. Yeah, it only goes up to level 16 here, so... Aha, I see the intuition. Your proximity, and you're, like, right in the doorway. Where'd you go? Oh, I didn't realize you were fighting something. Alright, now you're in my way. Damn dragons, man. I turned back around as soon as I realized what happened. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Whoops! Hey! Over here. We're okay. A little bit. Alright, we're gonna do this and see how far over we can get. Because that is proximity-based. That's what I was worried about. I think we're okay with the dragon, though. Alright, one sec. Yep. welcome to Nibeth. Super friendly. Alright. First things first, refresh your strength. We're gonna hit him with some lusts. As per usual. He is going to spawn ads. When he spawns the ads, I want you to use the Resolution Pomander. Resolution doesn't do much to the boss itself, so you're going to cancel out the resolution as soon as the ads are dead. Like that. Hey, come here. Hopefully we won't need to use more than one resolution. Oh, and there's the 30-minute warning. Don't worry too much about using a resolution if he only has one ad. Like, now would be a good time to use a second one. I'll also try to keep him face away from you, just in case he does that line AoE attack on me so it doesn't hit you, too. Alright, so that's our last resolution. It should be fine from here on out. Yeah, we're doing good with him. If he summons any more ads, which I don't think he should, just AoE them. Yeah, I think at this point he's just going to keep bringing back the one ad. Hey, come back here. All right. That was floor 100. Because it's what he does. the fuck was it? Petals. That was it. Alright, so it's gonna give us a results screen, but don't worry too much about that. Doesn't mean that we're done. If that was your first time going down to floor 100, there might be a quest afterwards. I cannot remember. It's been so long since I've done it. Alright. Guess not. Oh well. You said your stomach was acting up? Alright. We'll do more some other time then. I mean, I'm pretty much always down for it, so you just let me know when you're good for it. It was a lot of fun. I love doing deep dungeons just because of, like, they're always different, you know? Yeah, well, go get some rest. Take care of yourself. Alright. Me. Alright, have a good one. Alright, I'll disconnect from that. Alright, and with that, we're gonna bring the stream to a close early today. Deep Dungeon was really all I had planned, and I can't think of anything else at the moment. You need a partition only for GTA. Wait, you can play Final Fantasy on Linux, but you can't play GTA on Linux. Interesting. Alright, so I will see everyone on Saturday for more MMO. I haven't really planned that out yet, and I forgot to do the spinner wheel, so I'll figure that out when it comes up. Whether it's Final Fantasy or something else. Well, until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!